The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Law 26. The Art of Power, Keeping Your Hands Clean and Scapegoating for Success. Introduction. The power of concealment. In the intricate dance of power and influence, maintaining an impeccable image is often more critical than the reality beneath the surface. Law 26. Keep Your Hands Clean, from Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power, explores the art of deception and the strategic use of scapegoats to safeguard one's reputation. This law emphasizes the necessity of appearing faultless, even if it means employing others to bear the brunt of mistakes. In this summary, we will delve into the principles behind concealing errors and the strategic deployment of scapegoats to navigate the complex terrain of power. Part 1. Concealing mistakes with scapegoats. To illustrate the concept, a tale from the town of Chelm serves as an amusing yet poignant example. When the town cobbler committed a heinous crime, the community, fearing the loss of their only cobbler, demanded an alternative scapegoat. The judge, recognizing the need to preserve the indispensable cobbler, shifted blame to the roofers, showcasing the power of a strategically placed scapegoat. In ancient China, during the collapse of the Han Empire, General Cao Cao faced a critical error in the timing of grain supplies during a siege. Fearing mutiny, Cao Cao swiftly identified a scapegoat in his chief of commissariat. By sacrificing an innocent man, Cao Cao quelled discontent, demonstrating the ruthless but effective application of concealing mistakes through scapegoating. Observance of the Law 1. Swift action and scapegoating. The interpretation of Cao Cao's actions reveals a profound understanding of power dynamics. Leaders, faced with inevitable mistakes, must act decisively to cut away errors like a surgeon removing a tumor. Apologies and excuses only deepen the perception of incompetence. Hence, the powerful opt for scapegoats to divert attention before scrutiny intensifies. Observance of the Law 2. The calculated use of scapegoats. Cesare Borgia's campaign in Romagna provides another case study. Appointing Ramiro di Arco as lieutenant general, Borgia allowed him to enforce brutal justice, cleansing the region of lawlessness. However, di Arco's excesses led to public resentment. Borgia, with foresight, disassociated himself from di Arco, orchestrating a dramatic display of the executed lieutenant's body. The calculated use of a scapegoat, planned from the outset, showcased Borgia's mastery in the game of power. Keys to power. Scapegoats across cultures. Exploring the historical and cultural roots of scapegoating, the text draws parallels between ancient practices like the Hebrew ritual of the scapegoat and contemporary power dynamics. The innate human tendency to externalize guilt is exploited by the cunning, who understand the ritualistic and symbolic power of sacrifice. Examples from history: Mao Zedong, Roosevelt, and Richelieu. The text provides modern examples, such as Mao Zedong's scapegoating during the Cultural Revolution and Franklin D. Roosevelt's use of a scapegoat in his secretary, Louis Howe. The strategic sacrifice of innocent individuals serves not only to shift blame, but also as a warning to potential dissenters. Choosing the right scapegoat. Fall of the favorite. The wisdom of selecting a scapegoat wisely is explored, emphasizing the importance of not creating a martyr. Close associates, often favorites, serve as effective scapegoats, allowing leaders to maintain their image while disposing of those who may become liabilities in the future. The excerpt from The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene offers valuable insights into the strategic use of others, particularly through the concept of the cat's paw. The cat's paw, inspired by Aesop's fable of the monkey and the cat, symbolizes employing someone else to perform unpleasant or risky tasks while shielding oneself from blame. The narrative weaves historical anecdotes, fables, and strategic principles into a cohesive guide on wielding power. It begins with the tale of Cleopatra, who skillfully manipulated Julius Caesar and Mark Antony to eliminate her siblings and rivals. The author emphasizes the art of persuasion, demonstrating how Cleopatra orchestrated events without getting her hands dirty, turning others into unwitting cat's paws. Moving to ancient China, the book recounts the story of Mao Zedong using Chiang Kai-shek as a cat's paw in the fight against the Japanese. Mao strategically allowed his rival to weaken his own forces while preserving his own strength, ultimately outmaneuvering Chiang in the Chinese Civil War. The author further explores the subtleties of employing cat's paws through fables like Roe, Cobra, and Roe, illustrating the cleverness of a crow using a snake to protect its nest. The fables emphasize the importance of planning several moves in advance, guiding others to unknowingly further one's goals. The text also delves into the psychological aspect of power, citing historical examples like Omar's clever use of Jamil to spread news of his conversion to Islam, strategically reaching a broader audience. This demonstrates the art of crafting narratives and utilizing intermediaries to control information dissemination. An intriguing tale involving Kuriyama Daisen showcases the elegance of indirect influence. Daisen, a practitioner of the Japanese tea ceremony, navigates a delicate situation by allowing his friend, Soman, to believe he initiated a gift exchange. This highlights the power of appearing indirect, subtly extricating oneself or aiding others without imposing overtly. The author emphasizes the importance of discretion, disguising intentions, and shrouding goals in mystery to manipulate others effectively. Examples include the story of David and Bathsheba, where David used Uriah as a cat's paw to eliminate a perceived threat. The narrative underscores that the true mark of power lies in appearing relaxed and unhurried, letting others do the hard work. The author advises against direct involvement in unpleasant actions, encouraging the use of cat's paws to keep one's hands clean and maintain a positive public image. In a reversal, the text warns against the dangers of being exposed as the manipulator. Using Queen Catherine de' Medicis as an example, it illustrates how orchestrating events behind the scenes can backfire if the puppet master's involvement becomes evident. Concluding with a reminder of the potential rewards of serving as a cat's paw, the author suggests that aiding others subtly can lead to immense respect and eventual gains. In summary, the 48 Laws of Power provides a comprehensive exploration of the cat's paw strategy, illustrating its application through historical anecdotes, fables, and strategic principles. The text emphasizes the importance of subtlety, discretion, and psychological manipulation in wielding power effectively.